Welcome to Subnautica Part 7. Now, I did a little bit of research before, or between this episode and my last episode, and I learned a couple of important things. This is a reminder. That's just a reminder that I need to give my cat some... give him his steroids, and I'm supposed to take my vitamins. Alright. I need fish in order to get water. So one... So I did some research. I picked up a few important things. Number one is that in my last episode, my last goal was finding Life Pod 7. I was looking in the wrong biome. I was looking in the sparse reef, when in fact it is in the crag fields. The second thing is where I can find polyaniline. Polyaniline is found from deep mushrooms, which I have a seed for, so when I get back to my base I'll need to make a farm for those. The third thing was where can I find nickel. The only place to really find nickel is the Lost River, which means I'm going to have to go down there and start farming for it. That'll probably be my first real excursion with my Cyclops. So we're going to fill up on water. We're going to go get the life pod. I'm going to make the polyaniline farm, and then we will start prepping for a journey. Okay. And now we're all good on water. Alright, so the crag fields are pretty much directly south of the life pod. I didn't look to see exactly where the life pod was. I just wanted to see if I was looking in the right spot, and I definitely was not. Which probably would explain why I was not able to find it. That is a coral tube. So the crag fields are more angular and pointy, and they're filled with bone sharks. So I'll know I'm in the right spot when I see pointy sideways rocks and bone sharks. Well, there's bone sharks and pointy angular rocks, so here we are. That guy just zoomed. I think that's a scanner room fragment. Alright, so we are looking for a life pod between these rocks. Like right there. Ow. Don't be bullies. Stop it. Okay. A toy car. Another hat to add to my collection. Cylindrical sample flask, huh? What can I drop? I'll drop the first aid kit. And the Markiplier doll. Got it. Alright. I think that means I have the blueprint for it. It didn't pop up that I had the blueprint for it. I'll check it out. Actually, no, I can check it out now. Hull plates. Why is it under hull plates? It takes glass and titanium to make. Alright. We've succeeded in our endeavor. We are under attack. And we're heading back to base. I don't know what that is. What is that? A shark that's just been chasing me? I saw the shadow and I got a little bit scared. God. Bone sharks really are pretty hostile. I have yet to truly encounter the joys of the Leviathan, and hopefully, I never have to. There are a lot of biters in this area. I think that over there is a cave? No? What are those? They're very glowy. They're kind of cool. Can't get a sample of them. Where's that titanium I dropped? Alright, where is my sea moth? I don't know how I managed to keep losing it. I'm gonna turn down my television volume just a little bit. Alright, cool. So I'm trying to figure out my best way of getting into the Lost River. And I think that there's a blood kelp zone bordering the mushroom forest that I'm living next to. I don't remember exactly which direction it is. So I might want to scout with the sea moth first. But I'm pretty sure that there's an entrance further down if I go there. But I think I want to take my prawn suit with me into the Cyclops. Instead of the sea moth for when I actually am heading down there. Okay. So I have made it back. I have a lot of totally not useless decorations that I need to put up. So we'll do that first. No power. I took the battery out of this for something else. Okay, 6% battery. I need something to hold the rest of these decorations. Close enough. Counter is up. And the game was going slow. Alright. Put my fluid analyzer there. I got my toy car. I got my hat, which is very important. It's my second hat. Put that right there. Now I have 2 hats. Alright, I've got a couple of flasks. I think that's everything that I had on me, but I threw a couple of things inside the sea moth as well. Okay, only that. And we'll take out this extra titanium as well. Hello, Yeet child. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Weekend was pretty, well, no, it's Wednesday, isn't it? I'm doing alright. Yesterday I was playing, I played Dungeons and Dragons. I just started it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was a very stressful situation, and it ended up with me having to abandon our team's healer and my girlfriend's character there, so I'm upset, but we play again tomorrow, and I'm hoping I can rectify the situation. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Alright. So, I found the Markiplier doll. I don't know if you got the, I don't know if you got in at the beginning, but it was not in the Sparse Reef. It was in the Crag Fields, which was a bit to the east. So I went there and I found it relatively quickly. I just need to get some glass and I can build it. One more quartz. I know I got a ton of quartz somewhere. Yeah, alright. Gotta turn it into glass. And then I really need to swap this battery after I build this doll. We'll put this front and center, I suppose.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Subnautica.
Interesting. Well, that's a thing that was got. Alright. The other thing I needed to do is change this battery. Not that one. This one. Okay, that one's charging. This one's fully charged. That's good. We need to make another exterior grow bed. What do I need to make this planter wall anyway? 1 titanium? I'll do that too. Indoor grow bed. Oh, I do have what I need to make a nuclear reactor. Exterior grow bed. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Close enough. I don't have the seed yet. Alright, I don't remember where the seed is, so we're going to check through all of these. It's in the last one, of course. Okay. So once that grows, I'll start getting deep shrooms, which I can use to make polyaniline. So all that leaves me is I need to find my whatever equipment I'm going to use to make my journey. Alright, I have 2 salts. Let me grab 2 coral tubes. Planted tiger plants act as turrets for my base. Interesting. I'm going to have to double check that one before I do it because I can imagine myself planting them and then just getting demolished. Alright. I got my water. I have a source of food on the Cyclops, so I don't need to worry too much about bringing food with me. I was gonna make a wall planter just because they look cool. Sure, why not? Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. I should probably make collect any power cells that I have and then make an extra power cell for just so that I have them on hand when I'm in the Cyclops, because it's always good to have extra. I think a power cell takes 2 batteries and something else. And then there's a power cell here. This one's empty, but I can charge it. Bone shark egg, jelly ray egg. Unidentified egg, I'll throw that in there. These are crashfish eggs. It's another battery. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. So to make a power cell, it is 2 batteries. Oh, and silicone rubber. That's easy enough to get. Nice. Oh, because it takes up 4 space. Understood. Alright, if I drop the egg, that's 1 space. But I'm gonna guess that this is now full of fish. I'll take one of the bladderfish out, I suppose. And then that should be good. I can throw the bladderfish in the, I can throw them in the aquarium. I mostly wanted bladderfish because I thought they would be a good source of water. But now that I have the water filtration, which seems to be doing a pretty good job, if you plant them in the alien containment, they don't attack anything, but outside they do. But will they attack me in either? Well, they won't, I guess, in the island containment if they don't attack anything. But if they're outside, maybe they'll be nice to me. I mean, I have two of the seeds. I mostly grabbed them because they were the remains of my enemy. They weren't nice to me. Alright. That's charging. I'm gonna put some titanium away because I don't need to bring this with me on my trip. And I'm always, like, needing titanium in my base. So I'll start shoving it in where it fits. Two batteries and, oh, and a mesh. I was gonna get a mesh. They attack you as well if they're outside. Yeah, exactly. I'm not planning them outside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I keep blanking on what I'm doing. I'm making a power cell. So that now I'll have... Oh, I gotta turn it into rubber first. But rubber takes 2 seed clusters. Why did I grab a sample then? I'm going to consume that. Give me your seed. Got it. Okay, with rubber, can make a power cell. Ugh. 3 power cells. I guess I got more creepvine seed clusters than I needed. I'll turn it into lube because... Oh, you get 2 rubber per. I see, okay. That makes sense. Alright, so the next one's going to be lube. Extra silicone rubber. Okay, so I've got a bunch of water, and then I have food on the Cyclops. Let me make sure that the prawn's storage isn't full of stuff. It is full of salvage. Okay, made room for all the salvage. So I should probably. Oh, that's salt, not water. Okay. How's this coming along? Well, I don't see the egg pulsating. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there should be room for whatever that egg is. I need to organize my base. I need to organize my storage. It's pretty bad. Okay, so I think this hurts me when I do this, but I need the seeds. Oh, okay. So those deep shrooms are where I get polyaniline. And my adventure now that I'm planning to do is go down to the Lost River, both to see the disease research facility and also because that is where nickel is.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. Power cell charger. Okay. So that's charging. How's my power doing here? Where can I see power? That's health. Power, 99%. Okay. Jump jets don't regenerate in the Cyclops. Interesting. Okay. But now I've got more food than I will ever need here. I'm gonna put the extra power cells not in the prawn. Crap. You are correct. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button to try and get back up in there. Alright, get back in. I'm thinking I should grab some titanium in case I want to build like an extra locker or something here. Alright, we'll put my extra power cells. Not there. Not the laser cutter. Give me that. And we'll put 2 of my water, actually 3 of my water in there. Should be good. Nope, down. We are going to grab some titanium. And then I think we're off. Oh, is there a fabricator on the Cyclops, or do I need to build a fabricator? Because if that's the case, I should make sure I have a fabricator on there. Not there. I don't think I have a fabricator on here. I have a power cell charger. I have like a Cyclops upgrade fabricator. But I don't have like a regular fabricator. So how do I make a fabricator? Table coral sample and gold. Do I have any more table coral samples? I hope so. No, there. Ugh. There's the gold. There we go. Cool. All right. Should I go and scout the entrance first, or should I just go ahead with the Cyclops? What do you think? Scout it first. Alright, we'll put the fabricator right here. Cool. We are going to grab my sea moth and we're going to go on a quick trip towards the blood kelp zone just so I know which direction it is and to kind of plan out my move. Because I'm a little hesitant to just dive in. Oh, these are still growing. They looked grown. Okay, sea moth, here we come. I should grab a couple batteries as well, just in case 1 or 2 of my tools run out. Scouting is for nerds. Alright, fine. But before I go, we're hitting save. I mean, I admit that I'm a nerd, and I'm
definitely.
yeah, exactly.
Engine powering up.
All right. Now, learning how to pilot this thing is going to take me a bit of time. I do have a Mark III Seamoth that module. I just figured the storage on the Cyclops and the prawn suit was going to be a lot better. Alright, so this is the keel camera. Conning tower. So this is on the top. Okay. Screw. Is this the back? Yeah, so this is the back. Keel's the front. Got it. I'm at 83% battery already? What? Oh crap. I'm smacking into things. It's the power cell charger that took all the battery? Okay, but it charges more than it takes. Okay. Even if it gives the same, then I have it and it is just a different power cell and I can take care, I can fix that. Alright. This thing is very large. I don't think I have a sonar map thing. I'm just getting slapped around. You should have scouted. How did I know a 40-foot sub is large? I guessed. Oh, there's a little indicator on the bottom right that tells me where the camera I'm looking through is. I was sitting there trying to figure it out. Listen, I'm here for big brain plays. Sometimes, often, my big brain plays are actually small brain. There are many moments like that when I play video games. Sometimes I say stupid things. Sometimes I say the correct thing. Okay, I don't think I've gone quite the right way to get to the blood kelp zone. Have I? I think I'm heading into like the dunes and I don't like it, so I'm turning. Commit dunes wreck? Is there anything in the dunes wreck that I need? Because I felt like I had most of my blueprints. Seeing a lot of wreckage here. Bordered by 2 Reapers. I think I went there when I played the game originally. I think I brave boyed it and just kind of charged in and hid. I probably should have just figured out which direction at least was the blood kelp zone from the forest. That probably would have been helpful. But somebody told me that scouting was for nerds. I'm stuck on something. Continue going northwest. Alright, which way is northwest? Northwest is that way. Let's get back into my camera view. I don't know, this feels pretty dunes. Is this it? Where am I? This would help if it was daytime. This is just like a random crater. I'm very confused. What's down there? That looks like a very sharp drop. That's got me concerned. What, that crater that I was looking at? Alright, it's time for me to look at a map again. Subnautica map. Oh, it's okay. I see I even see the crater. I need to head northeast. So you built a base in the dunes? Why would you do that? That just seems like a bad idea. I thought the dunes was like the main place you find reapers. No one is streaming bin weevils. What is bin weevils? The worst game ever imagined. Interesting. I've heard that, oh, what's it called? Bad Rats is supposed to be one of the worst games ever made, too. Alright, I see crab squids, which means I'm going deep. Spadefish, interesting. There's a warper too. Is this the dead zone that I'm heading into? Am I too far north? Creature attack. I'm out of here. How's my health? I'm still full. Had a PFP of Memulus. I don't know if I know what PFP stands for, and I don't know what Memulus is either. Okay, I think this is the way down I want to take. Oh, that did a fair amount of damage. Whatever just hit me there. Come on, look at the camera. Oh, that's a Leviathan. I'm in danger. Oh, profile pic. Interesting. So he had a profile picture of somebody and he didn't know who his profile picture was of. That's pretty stupid. Alright, I understand. I am doing bad. I'm probably gonna die. No. 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 Oh, this is really unfortunate. Do you think I can make it through here and get away from him, or is he gonna kill me? Alright.
Emergency heart failure imminent. Abandon ship.
Oh, we're dead. I'm in danger. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Alright. That went very badly. You died. Thank you. Thank you for that. I do not want to go through my trouble of remaking the Cyclops and the prawn suit again. So, note to self, for future reference, there's a Leviathan at that entrance. I should have scouted, probably. I wonder if there's a better entrance into the Lost River. Like the autocomplete. Okay, so there's entrances in both Blood Kelp zones, the Deep Grand Reef, and the border between the mountains and the Bulb Zone. So if I look at the Subnautica map, I'm at the Mushroom Forest. The Deep Grand Reef is far. The Blood Kelp Zone's kind of far. The closest one, honestly, is that Kelp Zone. I just need to not be stupid about it. Go faster. Well, Deep Grand Reef is the easiest, but it's also the farthest one away from where I am. We'll try one more time. I'll try to avoid going so far north that the Ghost Leviathan notices me. Because that's really what killed me, was I drew the attention of that thing. I watched a video the other day of what happens when you go too far into the dead zone. It's pretty terrifying. I don't like it one bit. The only problem is when you want to load a save in the game, it takes forever, which is why I try to avoid doing it. Rig for silent running. That is a thing you can do, isn't it? I wasn't prepared. I don't know if scouting would have done anything. It's just operating the Cyclops is
Then
painful.
you could have been able to find out that there was a Leviathan there.
I kind of knew there was a Leviathan, but I didn't.
Just go into it.
Um,
We're so smart.
I am pretty smart.
Welcome aboard,
All right,
Captain. All systems online.
everything's stored, and my fabricator's built. So I think I'm good to just take off. And so I need to head north? Like operating the prong grapple arm for the first time, yeah. So I want to head north. A little bit to east. Like north-northeast. Alright. Pilot sub. Try this one more time. Alright, I need to know. North-northeast is like that way. Okay.
Engine powering up.
Yeah, I'm still not used to the prong crabbling arm either. I'm taking the two vehicles that I'm the least comfortable with. Power down. Okay. Rig for...
Rig for silent running.
That works for me. I have no idea if I'm like how much I've turned, so I need to. Okay, that's northwest. That's north. I wish I could have a directional hub. Oh, I do. Right there on the bottom. It's weird though. Alright. How long you give me this time before I crash violently again?
Depends. Are you going to be more skilled this time?
I'm running on silent mode. So, by definition, I must be super sneaky, right?
Okay. Well,
Just ignore the giant lumbering machine.
I think you'll last longer than last time.
Alright, I guess we'll go over this.
It's more than a few seconds
Alright. It's fine, everything's fine. What are you laughing at?
The noise it makes when the fish smacks you. He's threatening you.
How do I-
Inside your brain.
Rig for silent running.
How do I... What's the button for the camera light? Oh, here. Am I just crashing into things? Is that what I'm listening to? A very mixed breakfast, some real healthy, and some Pop-Tarts. I haven't had Pop-Tarts in so long, but I always have Reese's Puffs. Like, almost refuse to have breakfast without Reese's Puffs. It's so good.
There's only one good kind of Pop-Tart.
What's the one good? Strawberry?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream? I liked the hot fudge sundae ones and the chocolate fudge ones.
Okay.
So there's two good types of pop. What kind of Pop-Tart are you having? This was a very important question. He doesn't know what type of Pop-Tart.
Wow. This is the fruity one.
Yeah, is it fruity or maybe brown sugar? That is one of the most common ones that I find. Alright. This looks like a big cave and opening, doesn't it? Oh, how do I make a beacon again? It would be nice if I could have a beacon. Oh, this is actually really pretty. It'd be nice if I could have a beacon here kind of warning me about, like, telling me where this is. Blue raspberry. I don't think I've ever had blue raspberry. How is it?
It's not terrible, but it's not fast.
Interesting. Alright, beacon. Needs copper. I wonder if I can just, like, hop out and grab some copper. So I think just grabbing one of these will unlock polyaniline.
New blueprint acquired.
I suppose I'm not finding any outcroppings. Where's my sea glide anyway? Just not using it anymore. Alright. That's unfortunate. Oh look, a life pod. Have I gotten this life pod? Life pod 2? Do I have life pod 2, or is that one that I had to find? I don't think so. Life pod 2. So if I just have that, that waypoint, I think that is close enough to the entrance for me. Used all your milk and it wasn't enough for your cereal. Just eat your cereal dry. I guess it depends on the type of cereal. I am a huge fan of dry cereal, and you have both, right? It depends on the cereal. I eat my Reese's Puffs and I eat them dry, and I love it. But I'm sorry to hear that you don't have enough milk for your cereal.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Oh.
Hull damage imminent.
That's a problem. I don't have a depth module for my Cyclops. That seems important. God. What do I need to make that? Plasteel and 3 rubies. That's all back at my base. So is it faster to just reload the save and build it? Or should I drive back?
Why don't you just get out, go on your,
My prawn suit?
or I was gonna say your tiny boat, swimming, and then drive back and then drive back here.
I don't know. I don't know which one's faster. And the longer I sit here debating about it, it's going to take me even longer.
Slow freeze.
Alright, I will... I'll take my prawn suit. Quit? You think I should quit? Alright, fine. Yeah, the prawn suit's not. Ugh. I thought I was prepared. Then he changed his mind, told me to take the prawn instead. I taught you how to do them. Maybe this will load faster. It loaded a lot faster. Okay. So it was a plasteel ingot and 3 rubies, both of which I should have plenty of material to make here. I also wanted copper, and I also wanted a copper so that I could make a beacon. So let's grab that copper. And then I had a crap load of titanium. Oh, I needed 3 rubies as well. There's my rubies. Alright. You can stack storage modules for the sea moth. I thought the prawn suit could go deeper than the... Is it more than 1 lithium? Is it 2 lithium? It's 2 lithium. I thought the prawn suit had a higher depth tolerance than the sea moth did. Actually, I don't know if I have. I couldn't get a depth module Mark II. Let me check the depth. I didn't even think about depth for some reason. Maybe I should have, you're right.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, so to make... I can make the first depth module for the Cyclops. What other things were there? Engine efficiency would be nice. Shield generator also would be nice. But those are upgrades that I can probably live without. Prawn is required to beat the game. Still not entirely sure why. Oh, here's the upgrades. So I've got the engine efficiency. Oh, I already had the engine efficiency. Crush depth is now 900 meters on the Cyclops, which is the same as my sea moth. The prawn's also got a 900 depth, and that's without any modules. So yeah, the prawn suit can definitely go deeper than the sea moth can. Cyclops can't. Oh, okay, that's why you need the prawn suit. Is because the prawn suit's the only one that can go deep enough for it. I see. Alright. And I can make my beacon now, right? Alright. And the beacon, that was Life Pod 2, and that's the one that I believe is at the entrance to the deeper caves. So let's try one more time.
Engine powering up.
What are the cons of rigging for silent running? Is it harder for my energy efficiency, or? Alright, so we're heading there. What does CTO? Chief Technical Officer use LifePod? I don't have any lights. Oh, the engine overheats faster. The engine can overheat? What happens if the engine overheats? I don't think you explode. I mean, I know that it can catch on fire because one of the upgrades you can get for the Cyclops is a fire suppression system. Oh yeah, you still haven't gotten dressed, have you? Still in your pajamas? Okay, so the ship can catch on fire if I run it in silent mode for too long. Got it. I should probably look into the Cyclops upgrades after I survive this endeavor, assuming I'm able to survive the Lost River. It should be fine, right? Right? Yeah. Alright, so I think I gotta look... Yeah, there's a cave entrance. Hard to do if you go max speed. I'm not going max speed. I'm going almost max speed. Is there a way to monitor the heat of the Cyclops? Well, I think I found it. Okay. Alright, we can slip through these branches just fine, right? Come on, man, you can do it. That's a ghost Leviathan. And I'm stuck. Oh, that's why I can't go up, is there's a wall there. Understood. We're gonna go the opposite direction of the Leviathan. And just kind of hope for the best. Alright. Now, this biome is the only place that I can get nickel. I need to figure out what nickel looks like so that I can start farming for it.
Engine powering down.
Okay. Little stressful, but we're okay. How are these doing? One of these is empty. So does it empty one power cell at a time? Is that how that works? It looks like it. It looks like it prioritizes using one power cell over another, which is nice. It would be more annoying if they all kind of drained at once. I do have the engine efficiency module on it. Well done. Is that what you were wearing when we work out? Or are you changing again for that? He
Like specific clothes, not looking at my clothes.
Alright, we'll go with that. Hmm? What time are we working out? Do you know all the lyrics? I only know the chorus of Pumped Up Kicks.
I know that song.
You know the whole song? Alright, so I parked kind of away from death, except for the biters, of course. Those are still a thing. Here's my scanner. Blader. Gold. Interesting. Okay, so that's the blood kelp zone over there. The sleight of my hand is quick to pull the trigger. These look pretty cool. Amoeboid. Ow. Can I have you? Nope. Okay. Alright. I need to find what nickel looks like, because I'm currently in the dark. What is this? Crystalline sulfur. That was another thing I needed for some. Shank doesn't work on the emote. Crystalline sulfur was something that I needed for prawn suit stuff. I'm pretty sure this brine is not good for. Oh, ghostweed. Didn't you say that ghostweed was something like really important? Pumped up kicks. Thank you each child for that. Alright, we're going to pop into here. We'll get the prawn suit. Why not?
All systems online.
See if we can explore a little bit further. I don't know how the prawn suit interacts with the ghost leviathan. Something tells me it's not going to be a great combo, but we'll figure it out. Gel sack, ruby. Yeah, ghostweed. Okay. It keeps saying LT to pick up, but LT is my drill. RT is my grapple thing. That looks like lithium. Is that not lithium? Yeah, it's lithium. I looked at nickel. Where? Once I know what it looks like, it should be easier for me to recognize it. Is this nickel? Oh, nickel. Shut up. Wow, that's a lot of screaming and death. Alright, nickel is actually pretty difficult to spot. It looks like just the wall with the gel sack. Oh, is that nickel right there? Yeah. Okay, cool. Where's my Sea Glide? Because my Sea Glide has a flashlight on it. And diamonds just loose in here. Okay, that's not the Leviathan. That's something else. Something else that's hostile. I can tell. Is this nickel down here? Sandstone. Wow, okay. Grow nickel? I highly doubt you can grow nickel. I'll grow some diamonds while I'm at it too. Why did I put my scanner away? I love to swim past nickel. Listen, man. I am oblivious. Shale. That's diamond, right? Yeah. I'm gonna need to get some air soon. Oh, there's some nickel. I'm very good at missing things that are right in front of my face. It is a talent I have, one that I have cultivated over many years of gaming. I love to make things more difficult for myself and cause myself pain. Silver. Alright. Is this silver as well? Doesn't look like it. Titanium? I mean, that's a good source, but I don't need titanium right now. I'm here for nickel. Oh. Yeah, it's very nice. It is a Leviathan, you are correct. That's a shale, a sandstone outcrop. Alright, I'm trying to pay attention to the nickel. It's ghostweed. Die. Death. I killed him. I wonder how hostile is the ghost Leviathan to my prawn suit. Am I... Hmm? We did, but those are the big boys that are out in the dead zone. Apparently this one's a little bit smaller than the big boy. So where did he go? I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing that I lost track of him. He's singing more pumped up kicks lyric. Got a cigarette, rolled cigarette hanging out his mouth. He's a cowboy kid. Yeah, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks. I see a nickel. I'm not fully blind, only partially blind. I didn't hear you pointing out any nickel to me.
No, looking at the nickel. I'm looking at the rubies.
Well, look at the nickel. I think, did something just try to hit me? Oh, the crab did. Okay. I looked up and saw the Leviathan in the distance. I'm like, no way that he just tried to murder me. No, it's just a crab.
Wow, disrespect the crab. He's trying his best.
I will disrespect the crab.
He's trying.
He's like the daddy long legs of the crab. Nobody likes him. He doesn't do anything. He's just there. His long legs. They're cute?
Yes.
You're weird.
Hold them, play with them. They don't bite you. They just kind of chill there.
They just exist to creep you out.
No, they're not creepy. They don't do anything to you.
Alright, I think I see some nickel right there. Got it. Scanning. Oh, there's some right here. Are you hungry? Death? Death is still kind of far away. We're gonna move a little further away. I don't think this Ghost Leviathan was in the game when I played it. I'm pretty sure he didn't exist. I'm pretty sure this was actually like a relatively safe area. They are less hostile and less deadly than, like, what, Reaper Leviathans? Because he seemed pretty deadly when I tried to go through him with my Cyclops. Just gonna say. Alright. I do not like you. I do not like you, Daddy Longlegs Crab. I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna drill them. They deserve death. They deserve my drill. No. I'll stop murdering them when they stop trying to murder me. No, they're not. They're trying to end my life. I am committing genocide right now. With their mouths? They poke me with their mouths. Scan the Ghost Leviathans. They're just territorial. I see. Alright, that's quartz. There's no reason for me to come all this way and collect quartz. I need nickel. I think I see some nickel on the wall. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any more. Probably, but miss any obvious ones that I actually am able to find. Nickel ore. Oh, I'm full. What am I full on? How much nickel do I have? I can drink my water. That'll give me at least one more room. Let me put some stuff in the prawn. Okay. Cool. I think it's magnetite. I don't know exactly how common magnetite is, but I know I don't have much of it. Okay, there's another one trying to give me a hug, Elena, so this one's dying too.
Poor crabs.
I feel no remorse.
You know, they have lives too.
Only
okay?
joy at their demise.
You eat the fish. They need to eat the humans, okay?
Okay, they're not eating this human. Is that more nickel or what is that up there? I want to pick up a lot of these diamonds because they have a hull reinforcement for my sea moth required a bunch of diamonds, and I'm like, well, I'm probably not going to get that because I don't have any access to diamonds. But now they're all over the place down here. All right. I'm gonna start working my way a little bit faster down the river now that I have a good amount. They deserve death. Good.
They're cute.
I like Yeet Child more than I like the actual child. They're not cute. They're horrifying, and they deserve to be drilled.
Wow, you take his side of him.
I do take Yeet Child's side. His name is Yeet Child. How could I disagree with him?
Because I am the child. And
Exactly, and I've threatened to yeet you long before I ever met him.
many times. But you don't ever do it, so.
I've thrown you onto a bed before.
Yeah, but that's. You didn't eat me.
I did, though. What is the difference between throwing you and yeeting you?
Eating is more intense.
Yeeting is more intense. Fine, next time I get the opportunity, you will get yeeted. Why is he...
He loves in the front.
And I love his death.
No! Leave him alone.
No.
Leave him alone. Leave him
Grind.
Oh, poor baby.
Do you want me to scan it for you? And I can read the entry for you as well. You can learn about the blood crawler. He's not cute.
That cute face.
Agile territorial scavenger moves in packs, closely related to the cave crawler, but adopted in deep sea. Greatest difference are the legs that extend more than a meter. More than a meter. That's like your. That's. Oh my god, no. You can lower its body to bring its mandibles, its teeth, within grasping distance of the dead bodies on which it's feeding.
See? It has to eat too.
Necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be killing them then for the environment.
See? They do good.
Okay. I don't want to take my prawn down this I don't want to take my prawn down this waterfall. I think that's a bad idea. I think I'm going to have trouble getting back up. Oh, I'm definitely going to have trouble getting back up. So I'm going to bring the prawn back to the Cyclops, and then I'll try and get the Cyclops past the ghost Leviathan and jump down the waterfall. Kill the crawler. I will spare this one crawler for her sake.
Thank you. It's not even trying to murder you.
If you keep talking, though, it will be dead soon. Stop trying to defend the monsters.
Hey, I'm not defending the Leviathan.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder to try and kill the Leviathan. I didn't even know if it's possible. I would assume it is eventually possible to kill him, but I'm going to guess that I would die a few times before I ever managed to do that.
Okay, you know, I'll agree with you on one thing. Those little things that kept on attacking you when you were in the Aurora. in water.
The cave crawlers?
No, the little
Oh, the
things-
bleeders?
Yeah, those aren't. Those can die. Because they're not cute. Which
What is that noise? How's my inventory looking? Pretty good. Alright. Back to the Cyclops. You've killed Reapers and adult Ghost Leviathans. You're a braver man than I am. I don't want that.
it never gets hurt.
Alright. Where's old Ghosty hiding? I wonder if I was to build a base in Leviathan territory, will Leviathans attack bases or will they kind of leave them alone? I don't know where old Ghosty's hiding, but I'm sure we'll find him. Or he will find us. It depends on how close you are to the Reapers. Are they attacking the base, or are they attacking me when I'm inside the base, would be another question. Those things are pretty, though. I like those. I wish I could get a creature egg of those. You see nothing. Casually scanning for... Oh, he is closer than I like. Where's my Cyclops? That's my Cyclops over there? Okay. Is he coming towards me? No. It looked like it.
He was just seeing if you were actually active.
You see nothing. If you come after me, I will scream. So he's coming after me. I have a drill. I am drilling him. Back off. I'm gonna save right now. I wonder how long it would take me to drill him to death. I'm sure I probably could. I'm sure I would die and have to reload quite a few times, but I'm sure it's definitely doable. Are you coming after me again?
Adrenaline.
I'm hiding behind a tree.
That's fine.
There's another thing trying to hurt me too. I'm sure I scared him off with how big and strong and dangerous I am, right? Is this silver or gold? I think this is... Oh, it's copper. There's a lot of, like, mining deposits. Is this uraninite? Uraninite. Alright, I keep forgetting that I have a grapple arm, which can help me move around much faster than I actually am. Yeah, I don't like him. I've thought about it long and hard, and I've decided I don't like the Ghost Leviathan. Alright, why can I not get inside my Cyclops? Hello. I am here. Let me in. Maybe I need to get to a different position. Let me move over here. I'll just swim in. Once I get my Cyclops in, and before I go further, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom really quick. But let's get my prawn into my Cyclops.
Emergency power.
Oh, power's offline.
Oxygen production offline.
Interesting. It's because of the power cells.
You know what? When you're like when you're getting out of the fish tank and you're getting into your whatever it is, anything that you get into, how come the water doesn't come into them? Submarines and stuff. You're underwater, you open the door and walk in.
Don't worry about it. Alright, the power cell charger seems to be draining things pretty quick. I'm at 37% power. Well, I don't know how much further I can go. I mean, I can always take the power cell out of the prawn in order to get the Cyclops back. I should probably turn off the headlights in the prawn. That would probably be helpful. But that would at least give me one more. Yeah, so it was out of power. That was the problem. Alright, I'm going to run to the back. Now, from what I quickly looked up,
Systems online.
power cell charger is, in fact, no longer a thing you should even bother having on your... I'm going to keep it here, but I'm not going to use it. And I'm going to hope that I have enough power cells to get where I need to go and...
Engine powering up. Big for silent running.
get where I need to go and back. I don't see the Ghost Leviathan right now. Oh, he's right in front of me. You see nothing. I am a silent. I am a shadow. You see nothing. Ow. Okay, he bit me. He bit me again. Make a run for it. Go deeper.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Where's the...
Hull integrity low.
Am I gonna die again?
Warning, critical attack. Fire detected.
Alright, let's see if I can fix this fire. Okay. Fire's out. Now I need to see if I can repair the hull. Never mind. Oh, the fire could be downstairs. And the fire is indeed downstairs. Okay. No more fire. Now, can I go out and repair the holes without getting destroyed? I'll take this diamond, thank you. Here's another one. Mr. Laker, stop dying. I am doing my best. Wait, did I just get, like, slammed against the wall, but I'm fine? Like, the ship is fine? Well, it's not fine, but... Let's see what the...
External hull damage.
External hull damage. I think he just slammed me against the wall and crushed me. But, like, I'm alive. Well, I'm dead, but alive. I just need to avoid getting squished again, I guess. Here he comes. Do not squish me, bro. Oh, there's a lot of holes over here. Where's he at? Over there. Here he comes. Oh, he's still coming. He really wants me. It's a juvenile. I mean, you did say that they were kids, so... You didn't lie. Okay. He really wants me dead. Like, ow. He bit me. I'm getting on. Making a run for it. I have already beaten Injustice before, actually. It was a pretty good game. I've played a few fighting games. Injustice didn't stand out to me. It wasn't bad by any extent, but I don't know. I wasn't crazy about it. My favorite fighting game is probably the Soul Calibur series. I've always really liked the Soul Calibur series, and it's one that I've always excelled at. But I did see that it was free on Steam. There's a website that I go to that tracks like what games are on promotion, like
External hull damage.
free, and I'm out of power. I'm in a pretty bad situation here. All of my power cells are out. I have the efficiency module on. And none of the power cells I'm holding have power. So the only way I have power right now is my prawn. So here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to go down with my prawn and explore. And I'm going to probably not find any power cells down there. But after I've explored and I want to leave, I will go back to my base with my prawn. And I'll take all the empty power cells with me and the power cell charger from here. And I'll build one in my base and charge up the power cells so that the next time I want to go down here deeper, I just swim back to the Cyclops. It just means that I'm going to have to survive on just the prawn for now. But I suppose I would be treating the Cyclops as an immovable base at this point, since I really don't have a way of getting around right now. And I think I'm far enough over that I'm not at real risk from the Ghost Leviathan. I guess I didn't expect the Ghost Leviathan to be such an immediate threat. Alright. We're gonna, before I do this, before I commit to jumping down here, we're gonna save again. Because there's nothing I can do about, like, my Cyclops is not moving without power cells. I would really like to get a creature egg of those, though. There are the skeletal remains. And is that the tree? I think that's the tree. Interesting. Leviathan skeletal remains. Alright, and I need to remember that I came from... hot. Understand, it's hot. I came from the direction to the right of the tree grove. So if I look at the tree grove and go right. Ah, that's hot. Yeah. Um, I am concerned that my depth module will not get me down to the bottom here. And I think that is a fair risk averse. Yeah. Die. I want it to die. So if I want to explore this tree grove, I'm gonna have to do it either with my sea moth when I come back, or I can try and swim around it for a little bit now, which I think I'm gonna do a little swimming. These things aren't hostile from what I can tell. Ghost ray, yeah. This thing's super cool though. Giant cove tree. Can I get a sample of you? Just try stabbing the giant ominous tree. Nothing. Nothing under it either. Well, it's definitely cool. It's very pretty. But I'm not entirely sure what purpose this serves right now. Something tells me that it plays a part in getting the cure for the Kara, but I couldn't get a sample of it. Limestone, quartz. Alright. Oh, I just jumped off the way I didn't want to go. Now, when I was standing by the remains, I thought I saw what looked like the entrance to the disease research facility. Yeah, over there. Let me just walk all over your skull. Nope. I didn't bring my orange tablet because I'm stupid. Do I need that in order to get into the facility? I'm gonna guess I need that to get into the facility, don't I? For the cache. Okay. Then when I come back, I will bring the orange tablet.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
You warper bitch. Go away.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
find the entrance. Let's recharge my jump jet. That looks like an entrance to me. You're gonna die now. You've chosen death. I think he's dead. That he is. Good. What are these things called anyway? Right, River Prowler. Interesting. Ion cube.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced.
This one needs a purple tablet, which I also don't have.
Something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Crap. I was really unprepared for this entire adventure, wasn't I? I guess that's designed to stop me from taking the suit in. What was that? It looked like a rib cage that I was supposed to scan. Yeah, right there. Rib cage. Can't point it at any of the actual ribs. Egg. Sea dragon. Ray specimens. Another ion cube. Take that. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Look at the size of that sucker. Oh, it's open. Remains of research specimen. Can't scan this extra bone here. I'm guessing I can't scan this one either. Alright. This one has glass. Alright, we're gonna go get some air, and then we'll continue examining the rest of what I can reach.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Power's doing okay. I need to pay close attention to that because the prawn's all I have left. It's already got the data terminal. Ah,
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life
Biological
forms
matter.
were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
that is a warper. Okay, yeah, that's right. So the warpers were biological machines created by the aliens, and their purpose is to try and contain the infection.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. New creature discovered.
That's the head, isn't it? It's creepy. Looks like a bug. I don't like it. Huh. Am I missing anything else in here? I mean, they want me to self-scan. I'm gonna get some air before I do that. Anything in this container? Just warper bits all over the place. The warpers are only hostile towards me because I am also infected. So if I cure myself, the warpers become non-hostile, which would be great because they are pretty obnoxious. Oh, is that the one I killed? Up there? Yeah. Alright, self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Ugh. That would be horrifying. I don't like that either. Alright, so I need a purple tablet in order to access this, and then you said that there's a cache somewhere that also requires an orange tablet. So I think my current plan now is I've got a bunch of nickel. I'm gonna head back towards the Cyclops. Disassemble the power cell array and collect up all the empty power cells I have. Ow. Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
There's some great news.
Is that sarcastic?
Now, when I get home, I'm starting videos every week.
Very exciting.
Thanks, Daniel.
Hey, you're welcome. Alright, do I have a health kit on me? No, I do not. That's now my situation has just gotten a bit more dire. So I found the disease research facility.
Yeah.
The warpers are biological machines created by the aliens to contain infected specimens.
Okay. Is that why they're always coming after you?
Yes. And then my infection, my personal infection has spread
Two.
my skin.
Did it do something to your skin?
And now I have those green spots on my skin.
Oh.
So that was my day.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. Okay. So now I have to accomplish a goal that I was kind of scared. I need to see if I can maneuver the prawn up. Oh, that didn't work. Up this hill. It's definitely doable. I'm just really struggling with my aim here. Okay, here we go. Now we're thinking with portals. This one's gonna be harder though.
You trying to get above that wall?
Yep. That's where my Cyclops is. Wish I could aim higher. Alright, if I just hang here, can I let my jump jet recharge? It looks like it. Come on. Alright, you can do this. You can do this, Prawn. I believe in you. I don't know if I'm more pep talking myself or the prawn suit. Okay. I'm hooked on. I'm going up. Am I? Can I land on this branch? Is that a thing I can do? No, but I can hang from it at least. I knew that this was going to be a trial to try and get my prawn suit up this waterfall. Am I doing it?
A little bit. Kind of. You're close.
Alright, grab that tree right there. Do it. Yes. I have succeeded in my first mission, which was to climb the waterfall. Now I need to get past the Ghost Leviathan. And get to the, I'm going to save after climbing that stupid waterfall. I need to get past the Ghost Leviathan, and I need to climb back to my base. So I have to get there first, and then to my base up there.
You can't just like.
Oh, wait, crap. I needed to grab things from the Cyclops before I did any of that.
Why can't you do it like how people do it and not climb the waterfall
I did.
Oh, I thought you just trapped.
Yeah, but the jump jets run out. Alright.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production.
All I have here is water, which is good because I need water. I also need health, but that's besides the point.
Oh, there's no oxygen.
Nope, no oxygen. Alright, so I'm going to deconstruct the power cell charger. And then I have room for... I need more than just 4 power cells. Did I replace the fire extinguisher? Because that could free up the space. Oh, I can store things here. I have lockers in the... I have lockers in the Cyclops, so I can put something in here. What don't I need to take back with me right away? I probably don't need the battery. Probably don't need the beacon. Probably don't need the ion cubes. So that should be plenty of room. Okay. All of the power cells are in my possession. Everything that I need to charge them is in my possession.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Definitely, this entire adventure definitely could have gone better. Absolutely could have gone a lot better. but it did not. I needed nickel. That was one of the main things I needed was nickel, because nickel was to access a lot of the upgrades that I needed. I have nickel, and I have a lot of diamonds too. I also got some of that crystalline sulfur stuff that I noticed that I needed for an upgrade or two, but I didn't have. I forgot how bad you were at fighting games. Yeah, I mean, certain games also. Like, I'm really good at Soul Calibur, but I'm pretty awful at Mortal Kombat.
So now would be able to beat them Mortal Kombat? Or bad in your eyes, meaning that you're actually really good at it. You just think you're bad.
If you could beat me in Mortal Kombat?
If I use my character that I know a lot about.
Oh, Katana? Then maybe. I don't think... I definitely wouldn't be able to win every time. But you might be able to beat me. You've played the game a lot more than I have from what you've told me. But my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat are like... I like Scorpion.
I like Scorpions.
Sub-Zero. I like Baraka and Raiden, actually. Baraka and Raiden are probably my two favorites.
I forget who the lizard one. The lizard.
Is that Reptile?
Is it?
Reptile's the lizard? Yeah. Okay. Baraka's OP. You could clap me with Sub-Zero. I'd believe it. I definitely struggle sometimes with that game. I often devolve into just waiting for my opportunity to hit you with an uppercut. Okay, so now my goal is to get back to my base, which is 700 meters away and over a couple of hills. What'd you say?
Have fun.
Listen,
Yeah.
the prawn suit's not good at going up. I'm working on it. Okay, I think I got enough jump jet to get over this hill here. Alright. We're just gonna, you know, casually get back. It's actually not as far as I was afraid it was going to be to get back with just my prawn. It's definitely doable. And then once I get back to my base, I'm going to see what I can start building with what I collected. And that's a warper. And I'm going to start charging those power cells as soon as I can. That means I'm going to need to collect some gel sacks so that I can power the bioreactors as fast as I can. Oh, there's so many warpers. I see 3 warpers.
Just ask them nicely because they can.
I can ask them nicely by curing myself. That's the only way they're going to leave me alone. And then we got crab squids coming after me too.
You didn't say please, that's the problem.
I will not say please to those disgusting things. They aren't even real, and they're not even real. They're robots. Yeah, I told you the warpers are biological robots created by the aliens to... I don't know if they're trying to kill or just quarantine the infected individuals.
Wait a minute. If they made a robot that does that mean that the aliens are smarter than us?
Yes.
And does that mean that the aliens are the fish animals?
We don't have any evidence of the aliens. Well, we have evidence of the aliens, but we haven't seen any aliens.
So what are the fish? Are they just aliens?
The fish? They're indigenous to this planet. Yeet Child is asking me to kill more blood crawlers.
No!
What do you mean, no?
Don't kill them.
But I thought
What did they ever do to you?
crawled?
So you're gonna kill every child that crawls?
Yeah. Have you crawled?
Yes.
Okay, time to die.
No. Well, you know, you've crawled too.
You see a statue of the aliens in the second game. Interesting. There is a second game. It's an icy water planet. I only watched like one episode of somebody playing the second game though. Yes, but
So are you the same person?
no. I think your character actually talks in the second game. Alright, the prawn suit is charging. And I have all the materials from the disassembled power cell charger in my base.
I'll tell your character having active mental breakdowns or the fact that they might die and that's why they call this one.
Yeah, I'm sure there would be a bit more like mental breakdown things if this was real. And he's also infected with an unknown virus. Yeah, it's not a good time.
But he's just chill, you know?
Yeah, he's just kind of, you know, c'est la vie. Interesting. I have wondered what the aliens look like. I kind of figured they looked not too different from the warpers. Because when I think of the aliens, the image that comes to mind is the warpers. Alright. I have a spinefish. I kind of just grabbed it for the hell of it. We'll throw it in here. Alright. I need to go get gel sacks, and a lot of them. Let me just stare at my chest. So I have a spadefish now. I really want to get one of those other rays. Yeah, the main character of this game is mute because he got smacked in the head.
And that made him mute.
Yeah. Weird things happen when you get hit in the head and the spine. Have you heard of Phineas Gage? He was a railroad worker. And there was something happened and a railroad spike ended up going through his head. Like right under his eye through the top of his head.
He lived?
He lived. But it ended up disconnecting a part of his brain. And his behavior started changing pretty rapidly as a result of it.
Okay. In the end?
I think he became very angry a lot, yelling at a lot of people. His personality was completely different. Can you get a lobotomy? I don't think lobotomies are a legal operation anymore. Is that an egg?
Isn't that like something to do with how you see things? Like your eyes?
No, lobotomy is it's very similar to what happened to Phineas Gage, where they take a little thing and a hammer and disconnect a part of your brain. I think it's the frontal lobe.
You'd want that to happen.
To you?
No, you would want that. Someone would want that.
It was more often done in like mental wards, like mental asylums, when they decided that they couldn't help you. Then they would give you a lobotomy because that would make you a more like kind of docile. Lobotomies are legal if you need one. You can't just go up to a doctor and say, "Hey, I want a lobotomy." I wonder what cases require you having a lobotomy aside from like serious like brain tumors. I took damage when I cut these the first time, so I'm confused why I'm not taking damage now. I just asked the question. Don't tell me to not ask the question. Alright, now we got all those planted. You just say I'm not nice? I am so nice to you.
What is that noise?
What is that noise? Alright, Mark II is 3 nickel, plasteel. I mean, I can make the stuff, but I didn't grab the module out of the thing. I have the module for the sea moth, and I didn't find any kyanite for the prawn suit. What do I have on the prawn suit? I have only storage. So 2 ruby and a plasteel, and I can make lobotomy. You barely know me. Lord. Huh?
What?
Lobotomy. You barely know me. Alright, I definitely should make the depth module Mark 1, so I need a plasteel ingot and 2 ruby. Which I should be able to do. Where's all that titanium I put away? And then all my lithium is here. Okay, we'll make a plasteel ingot. Titanium. Oh, it's 2 lithium. I keep doing that. Actually, I think there's lithium in the prawns. Let me just grab that. I'm going to plant this ghost weed in my aquarium for now. I think that's it right there. Oh, those are the pieces of the egg from what it hatched. Okay. Understood. There's no water in my base?
Get it. It just doesn't make any sense.
They're magic hatches. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions.
But I did ask a question.
Stop it. Alright, let's get the next 2 going. I needed 2 rubies as well as the plasteel. Did I not make it? My god. Reinforced is synthetic fibers and 2 diamonds. How do I get synthetic fibers? Benzene and fiber mesh. That's actually easy. Okay, stop grabbing the planter and give me the oil. Stop it. Oil. And I'm full on oil. I'll make the fiber mesh and I'll come get the last oil. These things grow pretty quick, which is nice. Benzene. And now synthetic fibers. And now I need one more diamond. I grabbed a bunch. Reinforced dive suit. I can withstand all of it now. Oh, does that give me fins too? Or no, gloves? Well, I wonder what goes in this slot in the top right. Tiger plants no longer do damage to me. Part of me feels like you're saying that just so that I go out there and get shot again, but I will... We'll see if I can trust you. This is a test in trust now. I can trust you. It's true. Stop it. Okay. Alright, one of the things I wanted to do while I'm at my base and while I'm waiting for things to charge is I want to read all of the data entries that I got from where I just went.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, now I've got some deep shrooms that I can turn into polyaniline. I don't know how many deep shrooms it takes to turn into
Welcome aboard, Captain.
polyaniline. Oh, okay. Hydrochloric acid, which is 3 deep shrooms and a salt deposit. Oh, I've got a lot of salt deposits. Let's try and make 2 polyaniline. I'm not exactly sure what I need them for. I think I'm missing a gold. I suppose I should start collecting gold again. Alright, I have 2 polyaniline now. How are these? Not quite fully charged yet. I'll start reading once I put the new ones onto the charger. Alright, let's take a look at what other upgrades I can make. Okay. Mark 1. I don't have kyanite, so I can't do that. Jump jet upgrade would be a good idea. Sulfur, 4 more titanium, and a lithium. Nope, didn't want to do that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, 4 titanium. I think it was 3 sulfur. And a lithium, which I don't have here. I have here. Jump jet upgrade. Nice. Alright, I don't need the propulsion cannon, and I have the arms that I want, so I think that's all. Unless I want to see if I can get the Mark II. But does that require kyanite? Requires kyanite, so I can't do that. I'm thinking I might take the Seamoth back. Yeah. Alright, these are charged. Cool. Oh no, where did I put my uncharged ones? I should probably invest in another one of those. But for now, it's time to read what we discovered. Alien data. Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form, this device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove this rifle from the case. Doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. I'm not sure that's fortunate, but okay. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment. Programmable hunter/killer avoid. Yeah. I want to avoid. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Well, that's why the Leviathan wanted its eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. So this is what caused the infection to get loose on the entire planet.
Hey Daniel,
What?
found a giant ant.
You found a giant ant?
Yes.
How big is a giant ant?
I don't know, it's small.
Where is it?
I don't know, it's small.
Where?
I don't know.
Why'd you just drop a blanket on
I
it?
didn't mean to. I don't know what it is. It was bigger than a normal sized ant.
Oh, it's behind you.
Oh, what?
Right there? It's not that big.
Oh, there it is.
It's not that big at all.
Yes, it is. The normal sized ant is like miniature. apparently a bigger than average ant.
Abby really enjoys killing ants.
Why?
I don't know. She gets very into it, though. Alright. Sorry about the distraction. But yeah, so the Leviathan wanted its eggs. And it crashed into this disease research facility where they were studying. I don't know why they were studying this disease, but apparently it wasn't loose in the planet until this happened. So they were studying some kind of biological weapon. One of the things that they were studying were the eggs of the Leviathan, which pissed off the mother Leviathan, and so it destroyed the facility to get to its eggs. And as a result, the planet got infected. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery, first encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Bless you. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. So this was on multiple planets, and they brought it here to study it. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like systems. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Core worlds quarantined, bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Okay, so that's why they brought it to this planet, was so that they were trying to study the Kara to stop it. Okay, what else did I find? I found like the remains. Bacterial infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps. Salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. Different species of ray indigenous to the planet, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays have undergone little mutation in the past 1,000 years. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled a ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin and camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting, a fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, like the results of overpopulation. All of the rays have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Sea dragon egg. Large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg laying and incubation progress. To what end is unclear. I have already done that. I still haven't found the remains of the deceased. Here we go. Remains of research specimen. Skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, this specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Weird. A displays case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus in this instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are species out there not yet accounted for or that they have become extinct since these samples were collected. The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. Okay, this is Mama. This is the Mama Leviathan, the one that destroyed the disease research facility. Clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. Damage is so severe it was likely the cause of death. It must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Something in the environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. Yep, there's Mama. Interesting. So in order to get... So I guess the next place I have is the thermal facility, which is the thermal facility, the power facility, the last one on the planet? Or is there something between... Or is there the final one further down? Yeah, the power facility is at 1,200. The primary containment facility. Final one is deep. Is the final one at 1,200? Is that the thermal power facility, or is there another one further down? Oh, I gotta get my last power cells charging before I... Primary containment is the deepest, so primary containment is the last. So the thermal power facility is the next one, and then after the thermal power facility is primary containment. Okay. Can I do my hull reinforcement? Titanium, lithium, and diamond. Wait, how much titanium? 3 titanium, 1 lithium, 4 diamond. Didn't need... What did I just pick up? Quartz? Three titanium. Alright, for right now I'm going to put this on the prawn. Alright, so I need that to finish charging. I'm not sure if I have anything else I need to do before that's done. What time is it? It's 4:40. I'm definitely going to get my prawn back down to the Cyclops so that I can...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe I should take this modification station down with me, or the materials to make another one. Computer chip, titanium, diamond, and lead. Eh. I'm trying to figure out exactly what my plan is going forward here. I think I'm just going to deconstruct this and bring it onto my Cyclops for now. I do want more water, which I'm getting. And I can use the salt that I've gotten to make a little bit more water. One, two, three. Cool. I don't know. Can you think of anything that I'm not... I need my my tablets. That's the thing that I need. I need the orange tablet and the purple tablet. I think I put them in here. There's a purple tablet in here. Here's the orange tablet. How did I come up with the name Dan Laker? Well, my real name is Dan, and then Laker was a Nordic word for playing. And when I was trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to kind of brand myself as a streamer, I'm descended from Vikings, and I've always liked Vikings, so that's why I went with the Nordic word for to play. And it just kind of went like that. You are also descended from Vikings, you are correct. My uncle's crazy about the Viking stuff, though. Like, he's never been to well, actually, he's been to Norway, but he grew up in America, and, like, but he drinks Nordic beer, and he's got a Norway flag on his car. He goes a little... He's the one who's done all the genealogy, like, studying of tracing us back to the Vikings, but I'm nowhere near as crazy about it as he is. But yeah, Laker is a Viking word for playing, and Dan is my real name, and I wanted my username to have my real name, because Dan or Daniel.
No, it's Daniel.
She calls me Daniel, but I usually introduce myself as Dan. But like Jacksepticeye, his real name is Sean, and I always kind of just found it weird that like his username is Jack, but his real name is yeah, his real name is Sean. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, his real name is Sean.
No, I would not have that.
I needed to sneeze. Okay. How did you come up with the name Yeet Child 22? I hope that there is a story attached to that. Oh, I was putting these into the bioreactor. This one like does not run out, and this one does. I don't understand. Sean got an eye infection, and the kids in his school called him Jacksepticeye. Is that true? Because that's such a strange story. Interesting. But yeah, I wanted my username to be the same as my real name, so that's why it's Dan. She'll say Daniel.
I can't. I don't know why. I just can't say Dan. It just doesn't sound right.
I mean, my family doesn't really. I don't think there's anybody in my family that calls me Dan. I think everybody calls me Daniel. Or Roy, I guess.
Yeah.
My sister and my brother call me Roy because of some long stupid story when I was a kid. That's what he said is, okay. I mean, everybody has their own story for how their usernames come. Mine was just playing and my name. I'm not particularly creative about it. I wanted the main focus of my channel to be the fact that I am trying to beat so many different kinds of video games. Like there are a lot of video games out there, and I want to play as many as I can. He Child says that he hates children, he loves the word yeet, and he was born in 1622, and that is where his name comes from. In case you were curious.
Why do you hate children?
Oh, why do you hate children? I mean, I know why I hate you.
What? Were you just pointing at me?
No.
What? No, you don't. I'm your best friend.
Go away.
I'm your best friend.
Go away.
So much.
Go away.
No.
Small child finds them annoying. Yeah, I can understand the feeling.
Rude.
My niece is here visiting me until next Wednesday.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go back to my hometown. I'm going to stay there for a week or so. I think I'm going to try and keep streaming during that time too, which would be fine. Just instead of having my niece here as my audience, it'll probably be my mom in the other room chiming in when I say something stupid. But yeah.
Why do you bully me so much?
Why do I bully you so much? Because it's my job. Because it is. Okay. Do I need anything before I leave to go back to the Seamoth? I guess I need more of those power cells. If you can think of anything else, nah, I don't need anything. Because we know how well that went for me the first time.
It was great.
I can't get kyanite, so I can't get the thermal reactor. Alright. Then I'm going to go, and then what time is it? It's 4:49. I'll definitely get back there. And then I'll plan my next move once I get to the Cyclops. So I have a lot. I have 8 power cells on me. 8 fully charged power cells. I need to go north. I need to go to CTOU's life pod. You can do it. Oh yeah, I got the jump jet upgrade. I can just do parkour now. This is so much nicer. I'm so happy about this. Yeah, alright. But yeah. Once I finish Subnautica, I have to decide what game I'm going to try and play and stream next. And I really don't know at the moment. Like, I want to have a nice balance between games that are popular and games that are fun, but also games that aren't, you know, the same game that every other streamer is playing. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and start streaming Fortnite and Valorant, and I might play Minecraft at some point because I do a lot of commands with Minecraft. I worked for a pretty big vanilla Minecraft server for a couple of years, and I created a bunch of like inventions and like mini games and a lottery system, and doing kind of a focus on Minecraft on you know, more command stuff. I wouldn't be able to match up to, I guess Seth Bling is the big guy for love to play Minecraft with me. Yeah, I need to. The problem is I get very bored very quickly with vanilla Minecraft now because I've played it for so long, which is why I spent more time focusing on the like the commands and the mini games and stuff that, you know, you need to be an operator to do. One of my favorite inventions I came up with was I call it the random lottery. We would have to promote the server, there were lists online that, like Planet Minecraft and MinecraftServerList.com, and that's where we draw most of our new players in. And in order to get your server higher up on the lists, they had to be voted for on once a day on those websites. And so the server owner set up this thing so that if it registers that you voted for the server, the server would know, and it would reward you with a token, some kind of a reward token for doing so. And then he would have shops in the spawn where you could trade in your. I realize I'm just charging in here. I'm not even paying attention to where the Ghost Leviathan could or is. But you get these tokens in these shops. But like what you could trade them in for would be helpful at times, seeds or saplings that are kind of hard to find, occasional materials. But, you know, players later on in the game would like have no reason, once they've, you know, got full diamond and everything and their base is built and they're just kind of hanging around at this point, they have no real incentive. Yeah, I don't have a PS4. I have an Xbox One, but I don't use it too often unless there's a game I want to play on it. But I was planning on getting a PS4 at some point in the near future, though. Maybe around Christmas time, so that I could play some of the exclusives. But, so I created something called a random lottery, which you would turn in your vote tokens and get one of 100 different prizes. And the prizes would range from something completely useless to something great that you couldn't get anywhere else. I do have a Mark 1. Okay, I think I already knew I had a Mark 1. And that got super popular, and that got a lot of people back into voting frequently for the server because they all wanted to try and get the rare items that were in the lottery. And then with... Yes, that's why I was thinking around Christmas time, is because PS4 is going to drop in price once the PS5 comes out. I might see if I can get a PS5 though, because it's supposed to be mostly backwards compatible. But we'll see. Alright, plasteel ingot. I don't think I have enough to make a plasteel ingot, do I? But there is titanium around here. And lithium. So why didn't I do that? What's my inventory look like? Alright, I'm going to put some of this water away. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, though, for games for me to try and stream next, I have on my Twitch page, there's a link to a form where you vote for my next game. I had a couple of suggestions on there, but there's also room for people to vote, like, other and fill in their own game. If you ever get any ideas there for games for me to play, that that's definitely a good way to let me know it. Because once I finish Subnautica, I'm gonna see if I can do another game, and then if streaming does well for me, if I'm able to get some followers, it doesn't need to be a large number. I would want to start streaming more frequently, and in order to break out the monotony of not doing the same game over and over again, I'd probably stream more than one game. So like one day would, like, switching every other day would be a different game. But you know, I started tracking how many games I beat around in the summer of 2013, the summer before I went to college. And it just got out of hand to me tracking them all so much. Alright, what am I doing? I'm going to get titanium, and I was putting away water so that I could have room for the titanium. I'm going to put away other important things before I do that too. But I've beaten about 500 or so games. There's some gray areas where it's like, does it count as beating? Do certain DLCs count as a separate game? Those are questions I would raise more like as my list of games becomes a more public thing. All right, we've got 3 power cells. Oh, this one's full. Nice. But yeah. But I wanted the focus of my streaming to be, I have beaten a lot of video games and I want to beat more. I want people to join me, kind of give me suggestions, get feedback from other people about, you know, does this count as beating the game or not? And I want to show a lot of people that there are a lot of games out there that you haven't heard of, or that you may have thought weren't the most exciting ones. Because I've played a lot of games. Oh, nickel ore. I'm gonna do that. And I've found that I get very surprised by what games are actually really fun and which ones are not. Some games that I thought I was going to love, I hated, and some games that I thought I was gonna not care much for, I loved. I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting because there's a lot of streamers that the 2 things I hear streamers say and do that annoy me the most are the ones that say are the streamers that play the same game just every single time they stream, and they just play, you know, only that game for months to years without any kind of like break. And then I've listened to a couple of streamers that they've said, oh, there are no good games out there. And I just throw my hands up in frustration when it's like, oh, there's no good games out there. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have a list of games that I want to play. And the list of games is larger than the amount of games that I could play in my lifetime. But yeah. There should be a crap load of titanium here for me. I didn't even finish drilling it.
Oh, you should ask him if was he... Oh wait, okay, so the one when he followed was the time when I shoved out, right?
Have you seen my cat? My niece is wondering if you've seen the cat. The cat's in my profile picture. He's usually a bit more present when I'm playing games. He really likes to force himself into my lap, and but lately he's been a bit more distant because of everybody that's in the apartment. Yeah, he gets very excited when we start exercising. Alright, I need lithium as well to make my... I need lithium as well in order to make my thing that I'm making that I can totally remember the name of. which lithium will either appear on its own or in shale outcrops, or I suppose it could be in a drill as well. Crystalline sulfur, sandstone with quartz on it, nice, or a diamond, one or the other. Every time I think of lithium, I just think of that. Oh, there it is. I think of that song from Evanescence. Yeah. Alright. I should have more than enough titanium and nickel now.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I wanted to look at this as well. So I have the Mark 1. Engine efficiency, I have that. Shield generator would be nice, but I would need an advanced wiring kit for that. Repair module could be easy. Fire suppression would also be a good idea. Thermal reactor would be a huge thing, because we're going to be heading down into the lava pools. There's going to be a lot of heat energy that I could turn into powering my Cyclops. That would be a huge thing. And I have 2 polyaniline, but I have no kyanite. Kyanite's deeper. Well, what was I using getting my plasteel for? Oh, Mark II. Nickel and plasteel ingot. I think I have enough to make my titanium ingot. Oh, it's 2 lithium. I keep forgetting that it's 2 lithium to make plasteel. I'm glad that the Ghost Reaper doesn't come over this far, though. That's big for me. Keep doing that. I keep pressing the right stick in to try and turn off my flashlight, and that just takes a screenshot. Lithium. Nice. So how's my power doing? I think I put one of the dead power cells in accidentally. That one's at 69%. And I'm starting to think that the internal lights do, because I've got a power cell that's already kind of low. And I haven't moved my Cyclops this whole time. But we're gonna move my Cyclops now down, and we'll chill out near the maybe I should just chill out in the tree. Crashed it to the ceiling. Oh, it's because I was pressing the wrong button to go up and down. Oh, I don't think I made my, I don't think I made my pressure module for... I think I made my plasteel and then I just didn't make the upgrade. Or maybe the reason it was because the engine was powered. I don't know. I'll take a look and see. I need my upgrades.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I can't do that. I can't take it out. Crap. PS4 isn't letting you log into your Microsoft account, so you don't think... That sucks. I mean, if you have a Microsoft account, though, can't you play on PC? Or are you using Twitch on your PS4 as well? I would assume not, because you're typing... You can type pretty quickly. Alright. Do I not have a plasteel ingot? I have a titanium ingot. Alright. I didn't even do that. I need 3 nickel. I have 3 nickel. So, here's what I'm going to do. I can't move. I can't move. I cannot move. I'm moving my stick. I can't move. I can't jump.
Save and then.
And I can move again. I should back up my save. I need to back up my save. I need to figure out how to do that, and I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do, now that I've saved, is I'm going to try and do the upgrade quickly. I don't know how quickly... I don't know how quickly the ship will be destroyed without my depth module thing. Okay, come on, right there. I'm going to put this right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the depth module, craft the Mark II, and then shove it back in there as fast as I can and see if I can do it without destroying the ship. Do you think I can do it? If I can do it fast enough? Alright. Ready? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I got nervous.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Send as soon as possible.
No, I don't need to ascend. I need to just put this in. Come on. Okay. I only took a little bit of damage. And it's healing. Why is this ship healing? That's weird. But now I can go down... I don't know what the maximum depth is now. Depth is now 1300. Okay. We're going to power this up for right now. But we're nearing being done with this stream. I like I like the idea of leaving my Cyclops around here as kind of like a stopgap base, a mobile base that I'm gonna leave here, and then when I'll send out my prawn and explore, and then when it needs to come back. I mean, I have to take the prawn out. There's no way I'm gonna make it back to the back to my base without taking the prawn. But then when I need to come back here, this is a source of food and other materials as well. Not a source of water. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna make water while I'm down here in this kind of like limbo area, I suppose. But I'm gonna head out, explore with prawn. See if I can get deeper. See if I can get kyanite. The big thing I want to find is kyanite and maybe the thermal facility. I also have the orange tablet so I can get the cache. And that other door that was in the facility as well. But I think that's all for right now. Yeah, so next time I play, I'm going to explore further with the prawn. Hunt for kyanite, and hopefully avoid dying a few more times, because that was pretty bad. That was really bad. Alright, I keep saving. But I think that's all for now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the advice and the company, and hopefully next time this works out better. Alright, so, yeah. And if you want to, I don't know if Twitch has a DM system, but if you want to, you know, send me what your Microsoft username is, I can see if I can add you. Okay. Yeah, I need the prawn to get the kyanite for sure. Okay. I think that's all. I will see you. I'm streaming again Friday at 2 o'clock.